So this is going to be the shortest lesson that we're going to have throughout this entire course. And it is basically to put your phone away. And that's it. I mean, I can talk about it for 10 minutes if we'd like to, but we need to put our phones away for so many reasons of why this is like the worst modeling, I think, of ever that we are doing to this generation, which is we are so distracted that we are not attuned, we are not aware of, we are not seeing bids come from our children, we are not seeing bids come from our partner. We are so addicted to these little tiny devices that are amazing. Don't get me wrong. I think it's the coolest fucking shit that what I can do on this phone and how quickly I can do it. But it is replacing human connection in a way that is frightening. Mainly because it is creating all of these like unsaid things. Like we're putting up our phone as a block for intimacy, and we're connecting, or like maybe trying to connect, or in our mind we're connecting to these people online who we're not actually connecting to. They might be saying some cool shit and we're like, yeah, that's awesome. But it's actually not connection. It's not a two-way relationship. They're not getting much from you in those Instagram relationships. You might send them a nice little direct message of how they're inspiring you, which is all great. But it is not, and it should not, I should say, be replacing the actual human connection with the person you have in your home. They are getting in the way. Like I just said in our last lesson, there are times I have walked by my husband when I've seen him on a phone instead of just even checking in, because of just old bids that I've been turned away from, feeling hurt because of not putting down the phone to actually look at me and talk to me. Right? A lot of times there's like, again, good stuff, cool stuff we're doing on that little device. But it is such a time suck. How many times have you gone to be like, I'm going to go check the weather. I'm going to go check the time. I got to go check that email. Oh, I got to go find that text. In our mind, it's a 5-minute maybe project that turns into much longer. And at the end of it, frequently we never did the thing that we came there to do. That's how distracting they are. That's how powerful they are. It's like video games. We don't realize how long we've been on it. But when I hear from people, the number one thing I hear is we do not have time to do these things together. We are too busy. I call bullshit. I'm sorry, friends, if none of you like swearing. You should have not bought this course. But I call bullshit fully 100%. You have the time. You spend a huge amount of that on your phone. Be honest with yourself. And instead of, well, you do too. Yeah, I know we all do. Everyone does. So like own it. And then let's do something about it. Let's create some rituals and rules and structure around and intentions on how we actually want to engage with the cell phone. Because it's really cool and awesome and has great benefits. And how do we not want to engage with it? What boundaries do we need to create? What's like do we have to be accountable too? Because we're the ones that are having the problem. And we can sit there, oh, the kids just love the iPad and then they're on it. 100% of the time, when I ask my kids to play with me, they play with me. So we can say it's them. Yes, they love it, whatever, but they love to play with you more. They want to connect with you more. So the next time you're like, I'm going to go check my Instagram, be like, what is my partner doing? Maybe I'll go hang out with them. Maybe I'll create an Instagram memory with my partner. Like, it's totally possible. So I don't have much to say. I'm not going to spend 10 minutes on this. All I'm going to say is we spend too much time. That's all I guess. Too much time. I'm going to read basically what I've told you, which is put your phone away. Put it away. Make rules around it, right? Like, I'm not saying that we can't all zone out, but let's do it together maybe. Like, hey, I need to go zone. Can I have 15 minutes? Instead of stealing it on the toilet. Can I have 15 minutes? I just want to go scroll. I'm sure we'll be more willing to do that than if it's like someone sneaks off and then you find each other sneaking off into these corners. Ask for the time. But we're always on it. So the rules like, hey, from this time to this time, there's no phone. This will get into a whole other conversation if like you literally tell me that it has to be there because you're going to get an email from work. And unless you're on call, I don't want to hear it. I need you to think about and be open to not engaging with our devices in the way in which we have. For our kids' sake, for our marriage's sake. Put the phone away. That's your biggest takeaway. Do the lesson, create some rules, really, 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 really try to implement them for at least 1 week. My biggest one for you is take your phone out of your room. There should be no cell phones in our bedrooms. They have this thing called a clock. Go buy a clock. First thing we do in the morning should not be checking our emails and stressing the fuck out from the minute we open our eyes. No. 5 minutes, 30 seconds even of good morning, my love. Not what's on Instagram the second you wake up in the morning. Who posted? Who liked my shit? It doesn't matter. Put it away. Create rules around keeping it away from you and create intentionality and planning and structure and like ways in which you're going to have fun that are connecting that don't involve the cell phone. Okay. I said I wasn't going to talk for this long about put your phone away, but I did. So put your phone away.